Hello there, this is Dawn Priolette of dawnpriolette.com, and I am totally committed to helping you to design your own destiny in terms of your love life and your money and your health. So in this video, what I want to do is do some EFT tapping with you for more income. And you may be wondering, how is that possible? What are we going to just do this crazy tapping thing and then money's going to fall from the sky? Well, not exactly, but here's what happens. If you're familiar with law of attraction, then you probably already know that your feelings, your emotions, and your thoughts really do have an effect on what you attract into your life or what you attract more of into your life. And so I'm going to guide you through a little exercise here. We're going to go through a little process. And I'd like you to get a piece of paper and something to write with, because what I'd like you to do is I want you to write down your income right now, whether you want to do it the monthly income, yearly income, weekly, however you want to do it, it's fine. But just write down your income, and I want you to just look at that and just notice what feelings come up as you look at that income. And I'm going to tell you that one of the most common reactions that I get from people is they look at that number and they say, it's just not enough. And so say that out loud. Just say that phrase, it's just not enough. And just see what feelings come up for you. Oftentimes there may be some anger and a feeling of injustice about that. There may be feelings of sadness. There may be frustration. So just notice what feelings are coming up for you, and you might even, want to kind of rate some of those feelings from 0 to 10, like how intense are your feelings around this? Get an idea how intense it feels to you as you look at that number, which is your income. And this is, after all, the biggest source of money in your life, or at least it should be. And so what we're going to do is we're going to do some EFT tapping around how you feel about that number, because how you feel about it is so important. If, when you have all of these negative feelings attached to that number, you're not exactly going to be open to new opportunities, new inspired ideas. And even if you had some ideas about how to earn more money, you might tend to feel stuck as far as actually implementing them. So we're going to start clearing some of that out right now. So tapping on your karate chop point. Even though, as I look at my income, it's just not enough. And I feel so frustrated about this. It feels so unfair. It has never been enough. And I feel so much anxiety about this. I just choose to accept how I feel, and I love and accept myself. Even though this income is not enough, it has never been enough. And a part of me feels really kind of angry about that because it feels so unfair. Why do other people have things so easy? It's never been easy for me. There's never been enough money ever in my life. And I'm just so frustrated about it. But I choose to love and honor myself, and I'm going to just honor how I feel about this. And now tapping through the points, it's not enough. It's just not enough. It never has been enough. I have struggled with this my whole life. There's no end to this, it seems, no matter what I do. My income is just never enough to support me. I feel unsupported. Maybe I even feel abandoned. Abandoned by God. Because there isn't enough. There has never been enough. And take a deep breath. And if you have some water, hopefully if you have some water, take a drink of water. And now I want you to take another look at that number, that income number. And just notice, it's not like that number has changed. The number didn't get bigger all of a sudden, right? But I want you to notice if your emotions about the number have changed at all. Now, for some of you, they may have gotten more intense. That's okay, because it means you really triggered something, and you may actually have a memory coming up or a specific situation in your life, maybe something about your job and you're not getting paid as much as somebody else and it's really unfair. Whatever the story is, that's something more for you to tap on. But for some of you, if that emotional charge has come down some, what that's going to do now is set us up so that we can do another round of tapping and bring in more of an openness and a willingness to see more of your own value. So let's just do another round of tapping. Even though, as I look at that number, my income, and it's still not enough, and yes, it still feels unfair to me. It is unfair, and I'm right about that. I choose to accept how I feel, and I also choose to be open to the many, many ways that more income could come into my life. Even though it's still not enough, and I have a lot of feelings about that, it's true. I choose to be open to feeling how valuable I am and how valuable my services are. And I love and accept myself. Even though, as I look at that number, it's still not enough, I'm just going to choose to be open to all kinds of ways that money could come into my life. Maybe unexpected ways. Things that I could have never have thought about before. I am truly open to have money showing up in my life. And then tapping through the points. It's still not enough. It's still not enough. But what if I could somehow attract more income? What if I could just be more open to the fact that there is something else possible for me? There are literally millions of ways that more income could show up in my life. Maybe I don't think that there are, but I don't know everything. I am so willing to be open to having more possibility in my life. To be open to inspired ideas about how I can earn more money. Inspired ideas about how I can value myself more. Inspired ideas of actions that I can take. Inspired ideas and people, resources, people and resources that I never knew existed. Doors opening for me that I never even knew were there. Because when I was so full of anxiety and feelings of unfairness, there were a lot of things I couldn't see because I wasn't open to it. I'm choosing to be open to these things now. And I love and accept myself. I am so open to having new ways of earning more income, new ideas of how I can do that, to show up. And I'm so open to taking action on those ideas. Take a deep breath. Okay, so again, drink some more water if you have it, and look at that number again, that income number again, and just notice how much better, how much lighter you might be feeling about that. And this is really the key to being open, is to get those old negative emotions out of the way, because they are really what is stopping you from being open. Because when you have negative thoughts and feelings about money, it makes you constrict. I mean, and sometimes literally your body will actually tighten up because you have all this anxiety and worry over money. And that is a horrible, horrible kind of feeling to have when you're trying to attract more of it, you know? So how about if we do one more quick round, and this is going to be just a round of about saying yes to money and being open to really saying yes to the energy of money. So we're going to just tap right through the points this time. I am so open to saying yes to money. Maybe with my energy, I've actually been pushing money away unconsciously. But I am so open to saying yes to money, to saying yes to all the new ideas and inspirations that I get. I'm so open to feeling lighter about the whole subject of money. It was always a bad subject in my family because there was never enough. But I am so willing to let go of that old paradigm. I am so willing to say yes to money. I'm going to say yes to money, yes to more income, yes to having new ideas, new ways, new opportunities to bring more money, more income into my life. And I do this for my highest good and for the highest good of my family. Because when I start saying yes to money, I'm giving everybody else permission to do the same thing. Okay, so I hope that that is making you feel much lighter now. Take another drink of water. You want to make sure you get that energy moving. And now just notice, okay, like I said, money may not come falling from the sky, but I want you to just pay attention in the next few days. Just pay attention to what happens. See if you get new ideas. See if new opportunities start to open up for you. And just pay attention to that and follow through. Follow through when you get an inspired idea. And I challenge you, if you'd like, do this video for, a couple of weeks every day and see what happens. If you can keep your vibration up and light around money and new income, see what new things that's going to bring, what new opportunities. And of course, please share this video, like this video, share it with people who need this. And I really do appreciate that. And again, my name is Dawn Priolat. I am an intuitive coach, and I am committed to helping you to design your own destiny. So till the next video, ciao for now.